Hello, everyone, and welcome to His and Hers Movie Reviews, where we spend money so that you don't have to.
And today we're going to be reviewing Steve Jobs. See what we did there?
Get it?
Get it?
It's an iPad, and the movie was about Steve Jobs.
Poster.
Because of Apple.
Movie poster. So, yes.
Product placement. This
not
movie
getting
review
paid
was
for
not
this.
sponsored by Apple.
We're not getting paid for
All
this.
right.
So, real quick, movie synopsis. It's about Steve Jobs and his life. And basically his career being his life. And it's not really about Apple. It's about everything that he went through from the start of Macintosh to Next to then iMac, which was pretty interesting. Very interesting, you guys. So we're going to get into a quick 60 to 60 movie synopsis using our iPads.
Movie review, she means.
Movie review. What did I say? Movie synopsis. Look at this. We have the timer. Are you ready? Ready, set, go.
This movie was a little weird for me in the sense that I really enjoyed it, but it was kind of okay. You're kind of
timer.
I get it. The movie was entertaining. It was really entertaining, but it's not really my type of movie. I don't really like bioflicks that much, but this movie was so entertaining that when it was over, even though it was long, I was like, I could have watched a whole nother hour of that for some reason. Like, I just wanted to keep watching his life and the way he developed himself as a person and, developed a relationship with his daughter. And I thought that was pretty cool that we got to see that. We got to see what kind of an asshole he was, but he still was a marketing genius, so I don't take that away from him. But I really enjoyed the movie. I'm going to give this movie 3.5. I don't have that ready, but I did have it ready. Oh, look, here it is.
It's ready.
It's ready. I was ready.
I don't have mine ready.
It's 3.5 stars out of 5.
Yay. All right, my turn.
Oh, it went away.
3.5 out of 5. All right.
All right, so now it's going to be her turn. And go.
Okay, I give it a... I'm not ready. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. Because, like he said, at the end of the movie, I was like, okay, I can still... Like, I didn't want the movie to finish. I wanted to see more. I thought it was really cool how they showed his beginning. Oh. Like, they did some They did the flashbacks. And you guys know I love the flashbacks. I love it. I love origin stories. I love biopics. I love it. I don't recommend watching it in the movie theater if you don't like these type of movies. I don't recommend it. Maybe Redbox it or even rent it at home.
Rent it on demand.
Rent it on demand. I have 15 seconds. And like I said, guys, 4 out of 5 because I really enjoy biopics.
We can't see that.
Just zoom it in. Right there. 4 out of 5. And that's it.
5 seconds.
Is my 60 to 60. Movie review.
Yay. That was not rehearsed, guys. Not rehearsed.
So guess what time it is.
All right.
We didn't do a spoiler alert thing.
There's not going to be a title because we're just going to upload this straight from our... we could have found a spoiler alert picture.
We could have.
Anyway, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie and you're interested in watching the movie, please step out of the room.
Okay, bye. Thanks for watching.
You can leave your computer on. Just step out.
Just ignore what we're saying.
All right.
So,
let's get down to it. First of all, Steve Jobs was an ass. He was.
And it's really...
And it's just like... And it's funny because I can kind of relate to him. So it's just go.
I just feel like we're not going to spoil anything because his life was like...
His legacy's known.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that he was a quality control Nazi type of thing. Things were his way or the highway in a way. Like, he just wanted... He had this vision and he was blinded. It was tunnel vision. He was blinded by anything that was going around him. He wanted this the way he said so. And then, everybody kind of knows that. But hey, if it wasn't for him, Apple wouldn't be Apple the way that it is today. Because, everybody knows that he got fired before and then he came back. And all that was in the movie that we watched. And it was actually really entertaining to watch. I would have actually myself liked to see a little more of other stuff. Like, when he... when he got fired from Apple, and then he dabbled in other things and other companies. That's what I like. Yeah, like that. Like that's what I would have liked to see more of, but they didn't get into that, and it's fine because it was more like about Steve Jobs. This movie wasn't called Apple or iMac. It was called Steve Jobs for a reason. This movie was about him and how he evolved as a person.
And I felt it was very enjoyable. It was really funny because he actually brought it up in the movie. The movie took place before every time he was gonna do like a presentation or the announcement, the conference that they do. So it was just so funny because he even said it. He was like, "Why do I have to like solve every problem before every conference that I do?"
It's like before every conference, somebody gets drunk and tells me how they feel.
Yeah. So it's really funny because he had to deal with like his own demons, and he didn't want to accept that he had a daughter. And I like the one part that he was talking about the Time magazine, that he was like, "Oh, I was named Man of the Year, but I'm not on the cover of Time magazine. I should have been on the cover. What the hell is this?" And later on in the movie, Kate Winslet, which plays Joanna, she did great. She was awesome. She played his assistant. She was like, "You overlook things without even thinking about it. So you weren't even supposed to be on the cover because you weren't even on the docket or whatever. Like you weren't even supposed to be on it because you just got chosen kind of like last minute as Men of the Year."
And they had already populated that cover and everything. So
it was pretty cool because then he was thinking, he was like, "Oh shit." It. Yeah, like at the end of the movie, he's like, "Okay, if I overlook that, how many other things have I overlooked?" And like Wozniak, you want to get into?
Yeah, the whole relationship with Steve Wozniak, everybody knows this, obviously. But I did personally, again, I would have liked a little bit more of that. He kind of featured himself in different scenes. I would have liked to see a little more of that, but I really enjoyed the scenes. There were a lot of tension in those scenes.
Yeah. And Seth Rogen did really good.
He did. He did. Really I mean, no matter what, for me, it's kind of hard to see Seth Rogen as not Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
But
Seth Rogen.
But he did a really good job, and I'm not gonna take that away from him. Yeah. I really enjoyed those scenes just because of how intense they were. You're like, oh my god, and they're just going back and forth with facts because they're both kind of stating facts, except Steve is a little more harsh about the facts. But Steve Jobs, he's a little more harsh, and the other one, in Steve Wozniak, he's a little more like personal in a way in regards to that he's hurt. He's hurt by how he doesn't want to give him credit where credit's due.
Yeah, for Apple One.
For Apple II, the Apple II team.
That was close.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. It was very interesting, you guys. So if you guys, like I said earlier,
it's very enjoyable.
Very enjoyable movie. And like you said, the movie was really long, but when we were done, I'm like, I could have watched more. Like I
could have definitely just kept watching.
I thought it was really cool how it was before every single presentation that he was gonna do, and we never got to see any of the damn presentations. Like I was like, I want to see a presentation.
That was a plot device that was kind of annoying.
But it was so good.
But it worked.
It was good.
It worked.
So yeah.
Guys, catch this movie. Anywhere that you can. If you're into this type of movie, I can understand why some people might not be. But like I said before, it's not really like my type of movie, but I really enjoyed it. All the actors, Michael Fassbender, did really good, even though he kind of doesn't really look like Steve Jobs.
But there were some scenes that
he just embodied him. That's pretty much, he did embody him. So yeah, catch this movie. You don't have to see it in theaters. Let's be honest, you don't have to see it in theaters like she said. Rent it or just wait to stream it at some point. But don't miss it.
Don't miss it, you guys. So yeah, so go ahead and like and subscribe and do all that fun stuff that we always tell you to do.
Yep.
Just do it, man. Just do it.
If you're watching this on your iPhone or your iPad or Mac, even if you're watching this on a PC or an Android, you can go ahead and actually hit that like button because the YouTube app looks the same on all devices. Yes, so hit the like button, subscribe for more video reviews of movies that we see. And
yes, you guys, and it's very important to know before you go,
just in case it blows. This one didn't.
No. See you next time.
Peace.